Chapter 13. Waste Management. Waste is anything that we do not need anymore and throw away. Used and discarded paper, fruits and vegetable peels, leftover food, metal, plastic, glass and wooden objects, clothes, and many other items that we do not need any longer are waste. Look at the garbage bins in your kitchen and other rooms. You will find them filled with different types of waste materials that are generated in the house. If one house generates so much of waste, imagine how much waste would be generated by millions of houses in our country. Types of wastes. There are two types of wastes: biodegradable waste and non-biodegradable waste. Biodegradable waste. Biodegradable waste is the waste that can rot and is finally broken down into small pieces and mixes with soil. Such wastes are obtained from plants and animals. Fruits and vegetables peels, dried flowers, leaves, paper, wood shavings and leftover food are all biodegradable wastes. Non-biodegradable waste. Solid waste that neither rots nor mixes with soil is non-biodegradable waste. Plastic bags, packaging. Material, glass bottles, metal cans, aluminium foil, electrical waste and industrial waste are non-biodegradable wastes. Such waste is harmful to our environment. Rural and urban waste. People in villages have a simple lifestyle as compared to that of urban citizens. They usually use natural products, so they mostly generate biodegradable waste. They also reuse many things, so their waste is much less. People in cities produce more waste than those in villages. Urban waste has higher non-biodegradable components as compared to rural waste. Disposal of garbage. If we throw garbage around our house, it will start rot and emit foul smell. Garbage from homes should be thrown in the nearest municipal dumper placed by the municipal authorities. For this, garbage pickers may be hired by individuals or by the residents' welfare associations, RWA, of each colony. The municipal authorities are government agencies responsible for maintaining cleanliness, hygiene and other facilities in urban areas. From each dumper, the garbage is taken to places called landfill sites outside the city. Here the garbage is dumped into a huge hole in the ground and left to rot and decay. To make way for more garbage, the garbage is pressed down by bulldozers. Once the landfill is full, it is covered with soil and a new landfill site must be prepared. Disposal of liquid waste. The liquid waste from your kitchen sink and your toilet goes through drain pipes into the underground sewage system. You must have seen concrete manhole covers on pavements around your house. These are the entrance and exits of underground sewer pipes through which workers can go into pipelines and clean up choked pipes. Sewage pipelines open into sewage treatment plants where harmful materials and solids are removed and water is released into rivers. However, if sewage plants do not work properly, sewage gets directly pumped into the rivers, due to which water gets polluted. Liquid wastes from factories and industries contain harmful chemicals. Industries are supposed to treat their chemical wastes before releasing it into rivers, but many of them just dump it directly into rivers, thus polluting river water. Managing waste materials. Generating so much waste and not disposing it properly means we are slowly killing our planet. The 5 rupees help us control the generation of waste. They are: 1. Refuse. 2. Reduce. 3. Reuse. 4. Recycle. 5. Replace. 1. Refuse. You should refuse non-biodegradable things. Whenever you go to the market to buy vegetables or anything else and the shopkeeper packs them in a plastic bag, you should refuse to take the plastic bag and transfer the items in your own cloth bag. 1. 2. Reduce. You can help in reducing the generation of wastes by buying only as much as you need. For example, if you buy vegetables in excess, they may go bad and add to garbage. So, buy only as much as you require. Reduce the use of things that may add to waste. Also, minimize the use of non-biodegradable things like foil, glass and tin. 2. 3. Reuse. Using something more than once is called reusing. You can reuse old clothes, toys, books, etc. by sharing them with your friends, neighbors and relatives. 3. 4. Recycle. Some non-biodegradable wastes like glass, aluminium, tin and plastics which do not decompose easily can be recycled into new forms. Many people now use recycled paper and plastic bags. 4. 5. Replace. Replace non-biodegradable materials like plastic bags, glass bottles, aluminium foil, tin cans, etc. with environment-friendly materials like jute bags, cloth bags, paper bags, etc. Replacing such objects with recycled materials greatly helps in waste management. 5. Waste collectors. As you know that from our homes, daily garbage is taken to the main waste collection center in the city, where it is emptied in the garbage dump. Other wastes like old newspapers, magazines, bottles, tins, etc. are collected fortnightly or monthly by waste collectors or kabdiwalas. They greatly help in recycling. They buy old newspapers and magazines from us, which are recycled to make recycled paper or carry bags. They also buy non-biodegradable wastes like plastic, metal and glass containers and take them to factories where they are melted and made into different recycled things. Spreading awareness. It is important to spread awareness about proper disposal of garbage. People should be educated about biodegradable and non-biodegradable wastes and methods of disposing them. They should be taught to separate their wastes and throw them in the right dustbins. At most places, you will find only two colored dustbins, green for biodegradable wastes and blue for non-biodegradable wastes. But in bigger cities, there are dustbins of 6 different colors. The waste should be disposed often them as per the following color codes.